Coach Tisetso, thank you very much for your time. A very intense game, physical, emotions got out of hand. What are your thoughts on the overall game?
Yeah, I just personally I feel the incompetence of these referees, especially at this level. It's killing football, But we have to keep working. I think Coach Rolano is a very decent coach. You can see even in the way his team is playing, they don't need help. So it's disheartening to see that we lose games, by a referee who so clearly tried to influence the game or the result for one team. But it's okay.
Usually, Triple S play from the back. It looks like you knew that, and you pressed them, and at times you were able to break up their build-up play and force them sometimes to play diagonal balls. Was that the plan, or is that something you usually do in your games?
We always try and create, like Coach Holland likes to say when he's coaching at Sundowns, that we want to create tension, to try and force mistakes. That was it. We hoped we could get something, but at the end of the day, the tactic we applied wasn't to be. But yeah, you're right. That was the tactic, to try and create enough tension over there to try and force mistakes and hopefully capitalize. But on the day, it worked, but it was not enough.
You also had your chances in the game, but you didn't take them. What are you going to do to try and improve that? Because if you get in such an intense game, you need to take your chances, and if you don't, you get punished.
It's normal, in football. You can't score everything, but we try training. That's the only way you can fix it, to get to training and work hard and try to improve the strikers, particularly at this level. So the only thing you can do is to get back to the drawing board, train and work on these things.
Today you suffered your first loss in the league. How do you feel about that, and what's the way forward?
It's not a nice way to lose, As a coach, you don't want to say we lost because of 1, 2, 3. You want to be able to say we lost because we're not good enough. So it's very, very difficult to take our first defeat, because we felt, that the referee was clearly trying to influence the game in one direction. But again, in football you can't make excuses, because like the great coaches say, excuses mean you cannot grow. So the referee did what he did. I think everyone was here, so we just have to take it on the chin and keep working.
Coach, thank you very much for your time, and good luck for your next game.
Thank you.
Coach Tebza, thank you very much for your time. Very intense game. At times emotions got out of hand. But what were your overall thoughts on the game?
Well, it was a good game of football. Taking away what happened outside, it was a very good game of football, I must say. They gave us a good goal for our money. They made us to think on the bench as coaches. Even at halftime, we had to think. We had to work for the win. It was not an easy win. As much as it was intense and emotional on the benches, on both benches, it was also very intense inside the pitch. It was a very good game of football.
We know you for playing from the back. At times you can be press resistant, but today they were able to win the ball when they high press and even created chances, but they didn't take them. At times you tried that diagonal, and they seem to deal with it very well. Were you at times thinking of changing the way you play to adapt to the conditions of the game, or you felt you could just stick out with how you play and not change it?
Like I said, you see, they gave us a hard time. They gave us a run for our money. They made us think on the bench, and we had to do that at halftime and try to find a way of coming out from that press of them, and also trying to win the second balls when we played that diagonal and it's going high. Try to win the second balls because they were always ready for that ball, that diagonal ball. So we had to come up with a plan on how do we win back the ball immediately when they try to recover it. And so we had to win the second ball and press them immediately after winning the ball, after they win the ball from us. So that's how we came out from it. But like you said, their high press was good. Their back four was ready for the long ball. They did a good homework of us, and you should give them credit for that. You should actually give them credit for that.
There were many instances during the game where you seemed very worried with your rest defense. Was it not working out the way you planned, or they were forcing you to move out of certain position that you were hoping to occupy?
It's just a matter of concentration, to be honest with you. Rest defense is a matter of concentration for the players. They need to be always aware of it, always be concentrated when we are attacking, because when you attack, they're looking at the attack, they're thinking, okay, we're attacking, we're going to score. They're not thinking, okay, we might not score, and they might come back, and we must be ready for that. And the rest defense is mainly for that. Defend while you attack. That's it. So it's a thing of just concentration for the players, but they'll get it. They know it, and they'll get it.
Coach, second win in a row. Are the guys gaining confidence? And from now on, are you planning to go for all points? Do you think that team is now settled? Is now gelled enough to go for the title?
Well, it's a second win in a row. Yes, good 6 points. We need that for confidence. But we're conceding goals, and it's something that we're not happy with. Against Stars of Africa, when we played our home game, we conceded first. We came back, but they scored again. Against Midlands Academy, we're leading 4-0, and then we concede. And today again, we concede first. So we're happy with the win, but the constant conceding becomes stressful, because if it's 2-1, you see the 2-1 score, it's very stressful. They can score again. So we need to win, and we need to keep clean sheets.
Coach, thank you very much for your time, and good luck for your next game.
Thank you very much.